Now, when we're talking about obtaining optimal health, okay, or reversing disease, there's three factors: physical, chemical, and emotional stressor. Now, one of the unusual chemical stressors, okay, is sleep or sleep deprivation. When you're looking at how important sleep is, well, first, we had a sleep problem in America. Duh. You know, there's a Starbucks or coffee bean and tea leaf on every corner. Which kind of makes sense that perhaps somebody needs a stimulant, or a good portion of America needs a stimulant. And when 100% of the patients that come into our office, or when I do a consult, or when I meet people on our cruises or our teaching venues, they're coming up to me with a variety of different diseases. And we're talking dementia, high blood pressure, multiple sclerosis, autoimmune conditions, Lyme disease, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I mean, we're talking genetic disorders. Everyone is going to have a sleep issue. And I know that seems odd, but I have never seen someone with a chronic illness or chronic disease. And this is what generally happens. I'll say, you know, how is your sleep patterns? Because when you go to sleep, there's a physiology that occurs that your body starts to regenerate tissue. So if you have a chronic illness, chronic disease, or even an acute illness and an acute disease, there's a problem with how the body regenerates itself. So we're talking about breaking down the normal physiologic responses that a body has to environmental stimulus, or how the body responds to a lack of ease or disease. Sleep is a major factor. And what typically people will talk about, they'll say, oh, I don't have any problem falling asleep. I fall asleep at 8 o'clock and, you know, I could sleep till 9 o'clock the next morning. And I'll say, okay, well, do you wake up refreshed? Do you wake up revitalized? Do you have tons of energy and you go throughout the day not needing a nap or anything? Well, no, I typically wake up real tired. Okay, and I'm real politically correct. I'll say, well, you suck at sleep. Okay, and it's not an insult, because people haven't been taught to sleep. You think it's like natural and normal. And we're talking every species on the planet has to go through some period of dormancy where they do regenerate tissue, where their physiology changes, where their body, instead of surviving, it's into repairing.